got going on? Hope you guys are doing well, taking it one day at a time, doing what you got to do. You guys also know I'm the Money Maverick. I'm the Running Maverick, active dad, where we serve, where I help people with their finances. I help them with their insurance needs and investment needs. I'm a broker, and also we have a cafe where we serve Jamaican cuisine and Canadian cuisine, and so we have multiple businesses going on at the same time. And we're also experienced parents. We have 4 children, ages 12, 10, 4, and 2, and there's never a dull moment, always something going on. Either one kid's hungry, one kid's not hungry, one kid needs a bath, one kid doesn't need a bath, one kid is running, one kid is not running. One kid is doing good in school, one kid is not doing good in school. There's always something going on in our family. And we just got to take it day by day and get as much sleep as you can, because you want to be parents out there, you parents that are people that want to have kids in the future or have one child. I always see them complaining about they don't have enough sleep or they're always tired. I'm like, you have one kid. We have 4. Like, there's never a dull moment in our family. Like, we have to wait till they all go to sleep before we go to sleep. And sometimes that's a huge feat because they don't want to go to sleep all at the same time, especially the babies. The babies don't want to go to sleep all at the same time unless they're completely done. Then they'll go to sleep. They'll just fall asleep on their own. But usually it doesn't happen like that. Most babies don't fall asleep on their own. You usually have to do something to get them to sleep. So there's never a dull moment in our family. Always something happening. We're also athletes. My older kids, they run track, they play basketball, they play sports. And so I run track too. I know I'm 43, black don't crack. I run track still at my age. I run 400, 800, 200, and 60 meters. So I run track still. And so I push them and they push me. I tell them, if I could do it, you can do it. I used to do it when I was younger, and now I'm older and I'm still doing it. So all that means is that there's good genes in our family, and there's a lot of athletics in our family. So if I can do it, they can do it. So we have 2 track meets this weekend. They're running on Saturday. I'm running on Sunday. York University, come and check us out. And that's what we got going on. There's never a dull moment in our family. Like I said, we have multiple businesses, multiple kids, 1 marriage, 1 wife, 1 husband, and never a dull moment, something always going on. So just taking everything one day at a time. Like I said, yesterday was a busy day with track, and then with the food program at my church, and just being home for March break. There's never a dull moment, something always happening. But again, if you guys need any advice, you guys like the content I'm sharing, subscribe to my page, like my videos, send it to somebody that you might know, where I can maybe uplift them, motivate them, get them to the next level. Maybe they just need someone to talk to. That's pretty much it. Or sometimes they need some good words to listen to, especially from where they're at. I'm in the GTA area, Toronto, Canada. And so sometimes it's easier to relate to people in your area. There's a lot of content online around the world, from the States to England, all over the world, but like, you can't really relate to it unless you're living in those areas. And so I'm trying to get some more Canadian content out there that you guys know where I'm at. Northern Toronto and Ontario, Canada, and up in Northern Toronto, Barrie. And so that's where I'm at. So again, you know where that is, then you can relate with somebody that's out there, because you're like, okay, well, he's doing what I'm doing, or he's doing stuff that I'd love to do. Maybe I can relate to him because we're living in the same area, we're living in the same country. We're from the same background. My background is Jamaican. My parents are Jamaican. My wife's parents are Jamaican. So, but I was born here in Canada. And so, I love Canada. I love living in Canada. I'm a citizen, and, you can't necessarily choose where you're born, but you can definitely choose what you're going to do with your life. So you can't usually choose your family either, but you just got to deal with it as you grow up. Every family is different. Every family has ups and downs. Everybody has family members that they don't really get along with. But it is what it is. You got to live your life. You got to do what you got to do for you and yours, and you got to take care of your own business. So you can't always be the victim. You have to be the one that takes care of business. Got to be the leader, or the one that at least does stuff on their own, like the unicorn, and just gets the job done, right? You have one life to live, and you want to make sure that you live it to the fullest. So like I said, I'm a black man in Northern Toronto. I have 4 kids, 1 wife, multiple businesses, something always going on. I'm athletic. I run track. I take care of my health. I need to start watching what I eat. Even at my age, I don't really always watch what I eat. I eat everything pretty much. I have high metabolism. And so when I run, I burn off all those calories. So I don't gain weight. I've been between 180 and 195 pounds over the past maybe 20 years. I don't gain weight. So Like I said, I want to take care of my health, and that's a good thing for most people out there. Take care of your health as you get older, because again, I can see as I live in my area, I see a lot of older people, and they're like maybe in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, and they can barely move. They can barely walk. They can barely get around. And I'm like, I don't want to end up like that. And I know accidents happen. And I know everybody's situation is different. But I think a lot of times if you don't take care of your health when you're younger, in your like 40s, 50s, 60s, you'll feel it in your 70s and 80s. And you might not even get to the 80s because you didn't take care of your health. So health is very important. And I want to stress that with you guys out there. Take care of your health. Watch what you eat. Be active. Definitely be active, because they say if you don't use it, you lose it. So if you aren't active in your health or in your movements or in your exercising and stuff like that, I think your body slowly shuts down, right? We get old. As we get older, our body kind of slows down. And I think as I run, I see older people running. Like I've seen 70-year-old men running and women. I've seen 80-year-old men and women running. And they're not in a nursing home, or if they are in a nursing home, they come out and they run, they get active, they do their thing. And I'm thinking that, it's very important to be active, especially in your 40s and 50s, because as you get older, your body starts going down. And if you don't start like being active and using your hands and legs and walking around and doing a lot of running and doing a lot of walking, your body slowly shuts down, your knees get bad, your joints get bad. But I think if you move them a lot, and when you're older, getting older, you'll be more active, definitely. You'll have more mobility, and you'll be able to move faster and walk faster. Like if I've shown you some of these older people that run track, they do long jump, they do high jump, they do triple jump, and they're in their 70s. I'm like, how? But it's because they started active when they were in their 40s and 50s, and they kept it going. And now when they're in their 70s and 80s, they're still moving around, they're still running. So again, if you guys like the content I'm sharing, subscribe to my page, like my video. You young kids that have all that mobility and all that action and all that energy, give thanks, because when you get older, the energy kind of just goes down, and you have to kind of pumping yourself up to get that energy, because as you get older, the energy levels start dropping. And so when you're young, you could do everything. You could jump, you could fly, not fly, but you could run fast, you could move everywhere, you could lift a lot of stuff. Now when you get older, you can't do that much stuff anymore as you used to, unless you go to the gym. I've seen a lot of older people in the gym doing barbells, doing pull downs, doing bench press at their older age, because they want to keep their strength up, right? If you don't keep your strength up, your body slowly slows down. So you want to keep your strength up, that you can lift stuff still. And it doesn't have to be heavy stuff. It could be just lifting like a heavy jug of detergent, laundry detergent, or like some paint cans with some paint in it. Full paint cans are actually heavy. So you could do that stuff, and that basic stuff around the house you can lift, and you can walk around and you can move things. Lift this, move it over there, put it down, lift it up again, go backwards, pull it back down, like stuff, basic stuff, just to keep your strength up, your energy up, and your mobility up when you get older, and that will keep you movement, they keep you active. So again, I hope you guys like the content I'm sharing. Subscribe to my page, like my video. I'm sharing my life with you guys. Like I said, I'm a husband, a father of 4, and we have multiple businesses going on. We have a cafe, we have a money business, we're athletes, and we constantly have something going on. So I'm sharing my life with you guys. So again, like I said, we are busy this weekend. We got track meets this weekend. We have a big trip going to Virginia, Team Ontario. My daughter won a trip to go to Team Ontario. She qualified with the team, so she's going to Virginia Beach in a week or so, and we are going with her to support her and cheer her on. So that's pretty cool. And never a dull moment. Something's always happening. So again, like I said, I'm an insurance investment broker. I help people with their finances. I help them save for their kids' education. I help them with their life insurance needs, and also make sure they can save up for their retirement. I also have multiple businesses like Patty Pop Cafe, where we serve Jamaican cuisine and Canadian cuisine. And like I said, we're parents, so like we're gonna start doing some more content with you guys, showing you guys like how we parent our kids, how we parent the babies, how we stay married, and how we always have something going on, like just staying busy as a family. Can't always be just work. There has to be enjoyment time, play time, family time with your kids and your significant other and whatever you got going on, right? Like a lot of times I hear single people complaining, oh, my life sucks. And I'm like, you know how much freedom you have? You could just travel anytime you want. You could do whatever you want to do. You don't have to ask anybody, because when you're single, you have no dependents. You have nobody that you have to be taking care of but yourself. So you can have self-love and self-care for yourself. You can be selfish and take care of you and get yourself ready that one day if you want to get a significant other, or you want to be with somebody, or you want to be in a relationship, make sure you're the better person, or make sure you're a good person, that you'll be able to handle somebody else. Why would you want to get into a relationship and you're not working on yourself? That doesn't even make any sense. Everybody wants somebody that's working on themselves. Most people, like, common sense. You want to be with somebody that's working on themselves. You don't want to be with somebody that's going to actually tear you down or bring you down or make you worse. You want to be with somebody that's actually going to be lifting you up because they're lifting themselves up. And you're working as a team. And that's what me and my wife do. We work as a team because we have 4 kids and they're depending upon us. So we have to work as a team to take care of them and make sure we lift them up so they can do better than we did. And that's what our goal and dreams are, to make sure that our kids do better than we do. So we make sure that we're able to give them all the opportunities that we didn't get when we were younger. We want to make sure that we open the door for them to make sure that they can get through, because again, that's what a lot of nationalities do and a lot of other parents do. They open doors for their kids, so that when those kids get older, those kids don't have to struggle like they had to struggle when they either came to the country or when they got together. It was a struggle, definitely, but definitely a blessing that they could give to their kids now, that the kids can excel and strive for excellence. So again, I hope you guys love the content I'm sharing. Subscribe to my page, like my video. Like I said, never a dull moment in our family. Setting up the cafe in the morning times for the breakfast rush, and going to my church yesterday with the food program, and going to track practice afterwards because we're getting ready for our meets this weekend. Ontario Championships Masters at York University on Sunday. And my kids are running a Tamil meet, track and field meet at York University on the Saturday. And they're going to do really well, and I'm going to do really well. And I'm going to give you guys the content next week when you come back and watch our page, Chilling with the Johnsons, Running Maverick, Money Maverick, and also Active Dad, where I teach parents about parenting, show them about my experiences, share my stories with you guys on that page, how being a father, a husband, a businessman, a man in general in society is, and how if I can do it, definitely you can do something for yourself. Maybe not the same thing, but you can definitely do something for yourself. You can definitely push forward. You can definitely get to the next level if you put the work in, right? Like, life is not easy, but then if it was easy, then everybody would be doing different things. Everybody would be excelling. Life is hard, and that's the way it is. And you can use those stepping stones or those hard times to get to the next level. Yes, we're not perfect, but we can get the job done and we can move forward, right? So at the end of the day, it might not work out the way you plan, but at least if you take action daily, something must happen. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be doing stuff every day and nothing's going to succeed, nothing's going to happen. If you put the work in and be committed, dedicated, stuff must happen. Stuff will happen. And so I'm just trying to motivate you guys out there to keep pushing, believe in yourself. You can do it. Give me some thumbs up, like my video, subscribe to my page if you like the stuff that I'm sharing. Maybe send it to somebody that you know that I may be able to help them in some kind of way, and get them motivated, get them pushing, get them taking action every day, that they will be able to succeed their goals and dreams. Everybody has a different journey. My journey is necessarily your journey, and my life's not necessarily your life, but we all have a life to live. We all have one life to live, and you want to live it to your fullest. You want to make sure that you succeed and accomplish all your goals and dreams in this life, so that on your last day, you're not like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. At least you can say to yourself, yo, I tried this many, many times, it didn't work, or I tried this and I actually did get it done. So, and then share it with people that you know, that you can lift up them too, and you could motivate them too, that if I could do it, you could do it, and just pass it down the line. That's what we're all about. That's what we're here for, like building relationships, enjoying our life, helping those that can't necessarily help us back. There's so much joy in when you can help somebody that can't necessarily pay you back. You know what I mean? Like giving your all to somebody, even though they can't do that for you, you can do it for them, and they can say one day, you know what, that guy or that girl did that for me, and I could even pay them back, but they were so nice and kind that they helped me out. So that's what it's all about, helping out each other, doing what you got to do for you and yours, and taking care of business and enjoying your life to the fullest. All the best, you guys. Keep pushing, believe in yourself. You can do it, and we will talk later, all right? Signing off, Chilling with the Johnsons, Mark Johnson, Running Maverick, Active Dad, and Money Maverick, and Money Maverick. Take care.